This is Osborne Foreshore Phase 2, initially designed by the federal government as a low-density estate of 20 units per hectare and later increased to 30 units per hectare. Over the years, the land area has also gained some width from 21 hectares to 64.1 hectares. More land has been reclaimed from the lagoon, a key feature of the upscale neighborhood. This meeting called by the state government is to review the extent approval order aimed at correcting some of the infractions raised by the resident association and as well reflect on the current socio-economic realities.
This was the business of the day, the review, or let's say the proposed review. This is the map.
As the state official prepares to set the tone for the meeting, taking the stakeholders through the government's proposal, the already charged atmosphere turns rowdy. When order returns to the auditorium, each of the stakeholders present their arguments premised on investment, safety, law and order.
Was approval given by the government for you to build 84 units on that plot of land, number one? And what is the commensurate parking space and the sewage system that you have provided for 84 families on that plot of land, number two? Then number three, how many road network do we have in Osborne Foreshore 2? Just one that stretches long. The other roads are just smaller inlet roads that we have.
There was talk of overstretched road. There was a mention of overstretched road. The road in Osborne Foreshore is at least 7.5 to 8 meters wide. The entrance road, Topo Road, that leads you to Banana Island Road is about 6 meters. And they don't have traffic issue. And it's far bigger than this. People are pulling down their houses because it is failing structurally. Why? Because they cannot do the proper foundation. Now you want to reduce density and height of units to 5 floors, 4 floors, and you wanted to spend that much money for foundation? Nobody's going to do that.
The laws are there, and some people impugn it. They just break the laws, and before you come back, you say, "Oh my God, what is this?" And you have no choice than to take penalties. And I sympathize with you on that. What that means is that, Mr. Commissioner, is that inspection ongoing must be very, very thorough.
After hours of deliberations, the government comes up with a resolution it considers fair to all sides.
Definitely they have to sit down and iron their differences. It's not, you will find out from this discussion, it's not about the laws, the approval order in place. It's about individual interest and ego.
We want to listen to you. What exactly are your worries so that we can at least include them into our consideration. But you cannot ask us to forget the master plan that the Lagos State has put in place. It's on its back we're making an investment today.
An estate that was earlier planned to accommodate a certain number of population, and all of a sudden you blossom that population without commensurate infrastructure, without consideration to the environment. Before, we don't used to have the type of flooding we're having now. I know there is change in ozone layer, depletions and all that, but that is not the case here. The case here is overbuilding.
With the continued increase in demand for urban housing, especially in a city like Lagos, where there may be likely infractions and indiscriminate use of land, the state government reiterates its mandate of providing approval orders and also ensuring the specifications are strictly adhered to. Dari Ido, Channels Television News.